You gotta get into the groove.
Testing with me, my name is Peter Miles, and basically e-commerce insights. So just bringing you, just I guess bringing you up to date with some of the things that are going on with different e-commerce platforms in terms of like on demand. Uh, we cover group cart as well in these sessions too. Now, if you're joining us live, just put a hashtag live into the chat. Let us know where you're coming from, and so that we all can see that we are definitely a Founders Garden. Just a moment. Let me see if I can fix this. Okay, how's that sound? Is that coming in okay? How's that sound? I've just changed it a wee bit, so I'm just wondering if that's coming in okay. Just give me a if it's coming in good and clear. Otherwise, I'll change settings again. Much better. Great. Thank you very much for that, Dr. Lisa, and welcome, Dr. Lisa, for being here, as well as Nancy. Great to have you guys here. We'll probably have a few more joining in as we go on. Now, today's session is about TeeSpring, and if you haven't heard about it, it's been around for some years now. I started with TeeSpring probably back in maybe 2020, it could have been 20 or 2021, and I found it a very good platform. It was still kind of in its infancy as such. Well, when I say that, it doesn't have as much features going for it now than it did back then. So I'm excited to show you some of those sort of things. And because there's quite a lot in there. It's quite involved. That's why I've decided to make this one a part one, and then we'll continue with the part two next week. However, it is a print-on-demand platform, much like the other ones that I've been going through. I do actually particularly like this one. I think this one, as well as Zazzle, would be two platforms that I would use more often. I did actually, if you can recall, I did have issues with Redbubble trying to view my store. It wasn't actually, there was no way I could find where I could actually view my store, and I've been looking ever since last week. So that became a little bit too difficult or too challenging in a sense to really sort of like manage. So I don't use it, but you may want to use it. It's up to you. It's every platform is different. They have different types of features going for them. But like I said, I've been with TeeSpring for some time now. I really do like it, and I do like what they've got, some of the features that they've got in there. And I also like Zazzle because of the video that it creates with your t-shirt design on them. All right, so we've got Dr. Lisa coming in from Baltimore and Maryland, USA. Great to have you. And what else? I know that Nancy, you're in Canada. And so, yeah, and that's what we have for now. Let's get started. I'm going to share my screen with you. Okay, so now you will see there, TeeSpring is now called Spring, or that's what they're going to be calling it. So there will be probably maybe a change of logo of some sort. Let me just get rid of these, this banner here. All right, let me just hide that so you can actually see. So they'll probably this will probably change in the near future. But anyway, it's as simple as going to teespring.com and then start creating. Obviously, if you haven't got an account, then you create an account. I'm just going to log into my account, and my account is called Mad Dog Styles, if you like. The what I've been using for my my Groove cart platform. You can see down here on the left side menu, there's a few things here. Upgrades. Now, upgrades could mean that you want to connect your domain. So let's just say if you don't actually have a live website, all right, and you know, you maybe you haven't created a Groove card site, but you do have a domain. You can actually connect your domain with your TeeSpring website. You could do that in the interim if you like. So that's one thing you can do. You can purchase your domain from them as well. Yeah, I actually quite like using my own custom domains, so I have control over it, and I can change it to whatever platform I want to in the future. So I'd much rather connect my own existing domain if I'm going to go down that track. But I do actually have a website called Mad Dog Styles, and .com. So I won't be really connecting it to this, but I can drive traffic to my store too as well, and then vice versa. I'm going to show you something interesting later on, and it isn't actually within the integrations here, and I'll show you that a little bit, well, very shortly. Now, so there's a few things that are going on with TeeSpring. They've got this thing here, which is called Amaze with Spring, boost sales of your Spring products using Amaze beautiful no-code product pages. So you could look into that yourself and explore that more if you want to. That's in the upgrades. Actually, let me just go to the home page for a sec. All right, so up here, you can get a bit more sort of like, I guess, some training on TeeSpring, how you do your step-by-step thing. If you're new to this, then you can go through this process. It also says here you can order samples. So I actually highly recommend that. Order samples from your own store so that you can get a gauge on what the quality is like, and even what the delivery, how long the delivery will take. Now, if I was to purchase from my own store, I'd probably have to wait something like about 7 days, or maybe just over, for that item to come to New Zealand. And if you're in the US, well, I think the longest you probably need to wait will probably be about 3 to 5 days. You can. I do strongly recommend order samples so that you can really sort of get an idea what your product is like, and how it's how the design has come out as well. So you've really got a step-by-step roadmap. I don't really need to go through all this myself with you. You can actually just follow this roadmap here and then just do it yourself. Now, they've got lots of tools here, lots of information, lots of resources that can help you, really make a really great looking store. And, just some of the tips that they've got, some of the tools and resources that they have. There's a lot in color palettes as well. You want to make sure that your store has got a good balance when it comes to color palettes. I've seen, e-commerce stores in the past that are like a mixture of colors. There's no real sort of consistency. There's no real kind of like branding when you start mixing up different colors and different fonts. More often than not, using various fonts can actually ruin a site, particularly if it's not sort of like in tune with the theme of your website or what you're actually selling. So all those sorts of things you need to actually take into consideration. We can hire a designer if you like, but for startup, I think most of you, if not all of you, will be doing it yourself if you do come onto this. It gives you an idea just what sort of products there are. So you can go into view all products here. Have a look at this. We're going to go into health and fitness products. Because this is a great niche to get into. And as you can see here, there's a few different health and fitness products here. You've got AirPods Pro case, so you can put your design on a pod case if you like. You've got tank tops, obviously drink bottles, yoga mats, leggings, sports towels. Fairly good. I mean, there's not a lot, but there's enough there for you to, trade some products around. And if you've got a website or an e-commerce site that sells fitness products, you won't be just selling these print on demands, you'll be selling other stuff as well. So it's all intertwined with each other, and you can still sort of add this to your website. Let me just go back. All right, there you go. It's got a kind of a guide as to how to order samples from your site. Take stunning for product photo. So this here is a good idea to actually probably look at this, especially if you're selling your own stuff, and you want to actually, or if you've got your products coming in, you want some high quality images. So more often, they will probably provide all those images for you. But let's just say if you're doing this from home and you've got your own items, then photography or stunning product photos is actually real key, and nice high resolution ones too as well. So there's lots of information here that I think is user friendly. I can see that it's pretty straightforward, and of course they call this the resource hub. And you've got like guides. So you've got Spring 24. What to look, some ideas I guess for spring. Although I think what are you now? You're actually in your summer, so fall will be coming up, I guess. So it probably doesn't make any difference to you at this stage. But they've just got some ways or ideas that you can actually that will help your sales and all that sort of thing. And then of course they've got the learn button here. Now this is about the embroidery. I guess they do embroidery as well, just like any other platform. So you get the picture, right? I mean, you probably want to go through this in your own time, and you really get a gauge on all the information that you've got there, and learn more about what is it, TeeSpring. All right, so we're in the main dashboard here, and you can do various different things here. I'm just going to quickly show you my store. So that you can get an idea what I've done. All right, so this is my store. I've got all these products up here. You can see I've gone for some pattern looks on mugs and stuff like that. I've got quite a few of my Mad Dog store designs in there. It's a really good, as far as the store goes, this is this is all you really need in terms of like you've got your main header here, your navigation, and you've got your products coming up on the front page. So there's quite a few there, and people can just simply click on them and have a look at their product and see what. And I think this here has got all the options here. I think this is great that you can actually choose the options here. Nice, that stands out. So that's a good sort of a layout, I guess. But that's what the store looks like. It's not it's not like filled with lots of stuff on the front page, but it does the trick. And I think if you've got a good eye-catching hero image here with your branding and all that, you want to pique people's interest on your store. All right, so we're just going to head back to the dashboard again. Let me just have a look here. Okay. All right, so you can actually purchase the domain, or you can activate your existing domain. all right, in terms of the store. You can do lots of different tweaks here. Update the name. Obviously view the store. There is the link to the store up here, so you can copy that and post it in your social media if you like, so that you can drive people to your store. Here's a bit of a view of a desktop and a mobile view of the store. So this gives you kind of a look of what it looked of a look and feel what it would look on a mobile and what it would look on a desktop. So that's a really cool feature too as well. Nice and handy, right on the right hand side there in your dashboard. So tools and services, promotions. Obviously, if you want to create some type of promotion, you've got a code, you offer a discount and all that, you can do it all here, and then you can add a discount to some of your store items. Pricing discount. I haven't really gone into this too much, but I think maybe look into that a bit more. But it says here volume discount. Not sure. Okay, probably need to look in more information about that one. Tracking pixels, you can put your Facebook pixel in here as well. As you can see, I'll put mine in there. Just it gives me an idea as to who's actually visiting my store, what they're looking at, and so I can actually get a gauge on what products actually are more interesting than others. And maybe the ones that are less interesting or people not really going to, I take those off and I put something else up. It's kind of like a bit of a testing ground, if you like, to see what's piquing people's interest. And of course, you can put your Twitter one in there, your Pinterest, as well as you can put your Google Analytics code in there as well. Right, okay, let's head back up to here. So one of the things that got me pretty excited about TeeSpring, which I found was fairly new, was integrations. And here you've got loads of different options. And this is kind of why it's going to take a little bit, it's going to take another session to go through some of this, because I really do want to go through a couple of these things that they've got here. Maybe we're definitely going to look at the sell on social, the store drop, the YouTube. I haven't actually ventured into the link tree, but I'm interested in going through that. Discord now. So Discord is kind of like a platform where lots of gamers and people who are getting into like all the different AI stuff. A lot of people congregate in Discord, and it's really a heavily populated platform where all people can see stuff that you're putting up. All right, and so linking up with the Discord with the TeeSpring Discord gives you that opportunity or that scope to be able to also show off some of your products as well, or your designs, if you like, as well. But if you don't have a Discord account, maybe you should consider getting, creating one. It's free. There is a sort of a step-by-step guide to it, to actually do it when you first sign up with Discord. If you feel that's going over the top of your head, just ask ChatGPT to give you a simplified guide on how to create a Discord account and what you need to, the steps you need to do. That's what I do sometimes when something is a little bit too complex and it's hard to understand because it's got a lot of all this technical gibberish. I just put the request into ChatGPT and I asked it to simplify the process of or the guide of actually creating an account. Obviously, Twitch is a gaming platform. That's kind of where they go live and they go live with their gaming and all that sort of thing. So there's a lot of gamers on there. So it's another place, a platform where there's an audience or there's potential buyers. TikTok, as you know, TikTok is kind of leads the way when it comes to selling products in a lot of ways. A lot of people go to TikTok because of the engagement, because of the interesting stuff they might see, or just purely because just to kill a little bit of time and just kill a little bit of time and just sort of like, I guess, just go through some of the videos and that. And of course, you can actually advertise on TikTok as well with your product. Beacons, I'm not too sure about. I haven't actually gone into that one. And OnlyFans, I'm not sure about it as well. So let's just have a quick look at Sell on Social. I guess going by the name, the title, it's probably it kind of suggests how you can actually maximize your sales, I guess. And there's a guide there. Obviously, these integrations are actually in the in here as well on the left-hand side panel, and you can sort of just get to them from here as well. But the one that I'm actually I was quite sort of surprised about is this one here. It's called the Store Drop. And what that means is that you can actually add or embed your products into a website of your own, because basically anywhere that you can put an HTML code into it. And of course, with Groove, you can. Now, some of you might be a little bit challenged with the Groove card, and there's so much to, so much to actually do, and you're still finding your way around things and trying to actually create a store. And I still suggest that, that's what you do. You carry on doing it. But there is another way you can actually do it using Groove as well. And so what we're going to do is going to head over to Groove, and I'm just going to create, I'm going to create a page. And actually, no, I'm going to use one that I've actually created. It's just kind of like, it's not a live one in a sense is that I'm not actually promoting it. This one here. So this is the website. You may have seen this in my Groove Cart site, but I've also created a website called footwearzone.com where I could actually put various items in there. And of course, it's pretty much a copy of what I did in Groove Cart. But in Groove Pages, I've been able to add little features, all right, like little, I guess, little things that kind of like, makes it look quite an exciting website to look at. And one of them is this here as we go down, this here changing color. So the bike is changing color. So it's showing the options of that particular bike. You can't do that in Groove Cart, all right? The code won't allow it, but in Groove Pages, I've been able to do that. And so that's why I've kind of I'm also using Groove Pages, if you like, as an e-commerce site. So just to sort of let you know, there are options out there too as well. So if you're familiar with Groove Pages, if you think that you can work your way around Groove Pages a lot better than you can with Groove Cart at this stage, then this is another option, and I'll show you how that can actually relate into to the TeeSpring platform. All right. So that's what the site looks like. I'm just going to go into here. So I'm going to open that site up. I can find it again. There you go. I'm going to go into the in behind the scenes. All right. Let me just take one more look at this here. Cool. So, like I'll probably just use this as a demo anyway, but I want to add something like I might want to sell clothing that's related to, bike riding. And so print on demand types of clothing, like the fitness clothing that we had there, or even shoes, or, like when people are out riding their bikes, they look good, and, or they're wearing a tank top, or they want to wear, like those, what do they call them? Leotards or tights or gym pants or whatever the women call them. Yeah. Tyler. Yeah. Yeah, so many possibilities with the group platform. Yeah, there is. There's a huge amount of possibilities. So like obviously I've alluded you to the fact that you can use group pages as an e-commerce site, which leggings. That's what it is, leggings. So that's the whole the benefit of the group platform is that you can do some various things that you probably actually didn't realize that you could do. Anyway, let's go back to here. I'm going to add something. Probably pretty much. Let's go past all this stuff and let's just add it in here. So I'm going to click on here and I'm just going to add a block, an empty block. All right, so I've got an empty container. I'm going to go to elements and I'm going to go over to code, embed, and I'm going to drag and drop that into there. All right. Okay, I'm going to head over to the dashboard of TeeSpring. And as you can see, I'm in store drop. So this is fairly new. And basically what it is that everything that's on my store, I can actually have on my group pages store, if you like, or website. So you've got some options here. Customize your widget. So how many products do you want to sell? At the moment, I've got the 20. I can go up to 30 if I want. Okay? And it'll just change it up here. All right. Now, what sort of style? Do I want a small carousel or do I want a wide carousel? In this case, I'm going to go for wide. Okay, there's in terms of style, let's just have a look at this. Let's go to black and see what that looks like. So this is like kind of like dark mode, if you like. All right. I'm going to keep it light. Now, all I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this code. And I'm going to head over to my website. And in this code embed, I'm going to put that code. All right, and then just save. And I'm going to publish. And we're going to see what that all looks like. So this is kind of interesting because it's a bit of a game changer, especially if you want to sell products off your website, but you don't want to go down the group cart track because you don't have a lot of products. All you have is maybe 2 or 3 products, or even one, 2 or 3 products that are print on demand. It could be a drink bottle, or it could be drink bottles is to do with fitness. You can have a drink bottle, you can theme it around maybe e-bikes or something like that. Do a design on the drink bottle that is related to e-bikes. You could do all that sort of thing, but you don't. Your website is not exactly a e-commerce site. It's a bit of both. It's more of a platform where you can showcase like something like this, what I'm doing here, and then you want to just sell a few products as well in here that are actually print on demand. But even with this here, you'll probably have something like a to connect, to actually purchase this product. You'll either do it through Groove Sell, or you can actually just create you can still create a Groove Card store that will link to that product simply by putting the link into the button, all right, or over here, putting that link to there. But in this case, what I'm trying to show you, let's just say that this is not selling bikes, but it's just simply a website about e-bikes, and you just want to sell a few products on that website. So this is a great way of doing it. Now, I just actually published the website, so let's have a look at it. So here we are here. I think this is it. Let's just refresh that. All right, so okay, yep. Let's scroll down and have a look. All right, there you go. So now you've got your products there in a carousel, if you like, and you can use the slide bar to go along and slide the products so you can actually view them. All right. So if say for instance, if I was doing this as an e-bike website, simply to to I guess talk about e-bikes, but I want to sell some shirts that are related to my, I guess my niche, then I can just do this. And this is a great way to actually get something going if you like. Let me just click off there. I don't know why I went all blue. Oh my gosh. There we go. Oh, yeah. So when you click on a product, it'll take you straight to your TeeSpring site, or you can click on here, shop other products. But if I wanted to say have a look at this product here, just go there, and it'll just take me straight to that on my store. All right. So it's kind of the same as linking up maybe your to a Groove Card store, except this is a lot more easier, right? And then just setting up a Groove Card store, you can just send them to your Teespring store, and it will take you right there to purchase the product. Right. So this is a great great way to do it if that's what you want to do in terms of making things a little bit more easier for you, so you can quickly get started. You can still build out a Groove Card site, but this is another way of getting started quickly. And you can kind of like, with this here, you can kind of create a community, because it is a website. It's not an e-commerce site. It is a website that people might be interested in. They're interested about e-bikes, and you've got a blog site for it as well, and they can come to the website, and you may be selling one of these, a single item, like a single bike, a particular model bike. But then you can also offer some of these things here, these print on demands, as kind of like a what would you call it? Just an extra sort of like I guess income. I guess that's pretty much what I could call it. But yeah, so that's one way of doing it in terms of like the store drop. I think this is great because it's nice and clean. It's not cumbersome on my website. I can put a title up here, that will actually explain what the products are, for like tank tops and all that, or all that sort of stuff that is based around my niche, if you like. All right. So let's go back and just see what else you can do with that, because you can actually make that smaller by just going there, or you can do a grid. So the grid actually looks pretty good. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to go there and I'm going to copy the code, and then we can have a look at what the grid view looks like. So once again, I'm going to go into my embed code here. I'm just going to paste over that, and I'm going to save and then publish. Now I'm only publishing that page. I'm not publishing the whole website. I'm just publishing that page, because that's the only changes that I've made is on the home page. All right. Once it goes away, let's go to the store. No, let's go to the website, I should say. All right. Okay, once again, let's scroll down. And now we've got a bit of a grid view. All right. So we can just go like this if we want to. So, for whatever look or feel you're going for on your website, you can, you can change the view to be more predominantly your products, or you can simply have what I did before, which was basically doing the carousel, which I kind of like, because it's not, I don't like the small one, but I like the wide one because it fits on the desktop view better. But it's not sort of like encroaching on the website as such. It's not the main highlight, if you like. And so I kind of like that look and feel. All right. Let me just go back there again. Much better. But it's really up to you. It's your It's your own preference, really. I shouldn't have put it down. So yeah. So like I said, put a title or not. The only thing is that it's got here powered by Spring. Maybe in the upgrade, I'm not sure if it is or not. They may be able to get that removed, but to be quite honest, I'm not too fussed about having that there. I think it's actually, it's not gonna stop people from buying. So I wouldn't worry too much about it. But what I do like is I do like this feature here. Let's go to the next one, because the next one is YouTube, and it kind of gives you a I guess the ability to put your stuff on YouTube. So let's have a look. I haven't really gone into this at all, but I'm going to follow the steps. All right. So setup time. It says here eligibility requirements. So it's a bit of a tongue twister for me at the moment. To set up a store on YouTube, your channel should have a minimum of 1K subscribers and be approved for monetization. All right, so you've got to have at least 1,000 subscribers. So, I think my channel, particularly on this one, wouldn't be up to that point. So, yeah, we're probably going to find it difficult to create a YouTube channel type thing on here. But very interesting, though. Let me just have a look at the learn more. Okay, we're going to just. I'm not sure if you can hear it, but let me just have a look. I'm going to stop screen, share again. I don't think I'm going to be able to show it because it's not showing up on my tabs for some reason. No, but yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to show it. But anyway, you could probably go through this video and find out how that all works. Yeah, unless you've got like 1,000 subscribers, then sorry, Tyler, I just seen your message. Oh, there you go. Unless you got 1,000 subscribers, then you wouldn't be eligible for this. Okay. And Linktree, this is another one I'm kind of interested in because I don't have a Linktree account. So I wouldn't have a clue what this is all about. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to look into it. The following steps will require you to leave Spring and adjust some preferences in your Linktree account. So I don't actually have a Linktree account, and I'm just wondering whether or not. Let me just show my screen. Sorry, guys. There you go. I don't have a Linktree account. It's got a guide here. I'm going to go to that. So Linktree and Spring just made it easier for you to sell online. All right. So we can sign up. Let's sign up for free. Let's give this a go. So these guys are partners with TeeSpring. Okay, I need a username. Let's just go. Yeah, let's just try that. All right. So I think that's all good. I'm just going to create an account. Oh, actually, hang on. I might just sign up with Google. Let's just sign up with Google. I like doing it like this. All right. Okay, I still got to put a username. Okay. Continue. Oh, something. Could be a miscommunication. The system or our service outage. We track these errors automatically, but if the problem persists, okay, I'm just going to try again. I'll give it another try. And Okay. I don't have an account, so I need to sign up. It's already taken. Oh my gosh, really? I can't imagine who would have got that name. I'm just trying to see whether or not I've been signed up or not. Okay, let me go here. Continue. Oh, I think I actually someone signed up with the wrong account. Cancel. Try again. Go log in. And then continue with Google. That's the one I was meant to do. Oh, it looks like I'm in. All right, so I just want to do free, obviously. Let's just have a look at some of these other ones. Go to style, $4 US a month, I guess is not too bad. Or $5 monthly, sorry. $4 if you're paying annually, or $5 billed monthly. I'm not sure. Audience insights, which is kind of handy. Scheduling is very handy. Monetization support with affiliate marketing tools. Yeah, that is actually probably worth going for, but I'm just going to stick with the free plan for now. Select the template. Okay. Let's have a look here. I guess it just comes down to what I like, I guess. I'm almost too scared to choose. Let's have a look at all of them. You know, so maybe I'll go for something like it's just kind of like weird, like there's a few images that people can just look at, and rather than sort of scrolling through a lot of text. So some of this actually looks pretty good. So some of this here, these ones here would be ideal for real estate. Let me try that one. Actually, no, I'm going to go that one. No, I won't go that one. Oh gosh, I don't like choices. Yeah, where else? Okay, I think I'm going to just stick with what I chose before, that one there, and then just go continue. I don't think it matters too much, to be quite honest, but all right, select your content. Okay, so now we are getting into, so there's website as well. Pick up to 5 links types to get started. So I'm going to go YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, WhatsApp. I'm going to do WhatsApp. Oh, Spotify. That's interesting. You may want to look and look right into this, get more information about it. But I find this quite interesting because if I can link up my TeeSpring account where we'll show products and some of these, I've always been interested for a while now in terms of the WhatsApp advertise. Well, I guess social media where you can actually put up various promotions. So that's always actually for the last probably 2-3 months I've been considering looking at doing that. And then I'm going to do website as well and just go continue. So you're allowed up to 5. All right, now I've got to join. Okay, so this is where I need to YouTube username. What is my YouTube username? I know what my YouTube username. How do you find that out? You can see why this is probably going to take 2 sessions. So my channel. I think that might be the username there. Copy. Oops, let's go back. Where are we here? So I'm going to put that in there. Okay, my TikTok. You know what? Probably just going to leave the rest. I'm just going to do this one here, which is going to be HTTPS. What am I going to do? I'm just going to go Mad Dog Styles. I'm going to probably retract all this later on because it's just really trying to, for the sake of actually getting it done. Yeah, let's just go with that and go continue. Finding your content. So I think it's looking on my TeeSpring. Okay, profile title. Let's just go Mad Dog Styles. Oops. And dog lover. I'm just going to put that there. You might probably want to put a much sort of like a bit more than just dog lover. You want to probably put something that's a little bit more explanatory, but I'm just going to do that and see if it gets me very far. Okay, Calendly. We found more links across the web based on your accounts. Wow, really? I don't actually have a Calendly account, so I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to build my link tree, verify my email address. Okay, let me do that now. So I'm just waiting for the verification email. So this is actually very interesting because this gives you more scope to just get your stuff out there, and you know, you just get a bigger audience, more people, more eyes on your product or what you're selling, the better. So this whole exercise is just to sort of show you what's out there, what you can actually do. Like I said, when I started off with TeeSpring, there wasn't all these types of features. It was kind of fairly standard, fairly basic. So this is a real big jump ahead, really, for them. So I'm just still waiting to verify my email address. I better check my spam just in case. I think I might have got it. No. No, I still haven't got it yet. So I'm still waiting on the verification, but it'd be interesting to see what this would be like. All right, so now we've got a bit of a dashboard here. We got appearance. Okay, so that's what it kind of looks like. So YouTube. So pretty much it's a link to your different social media. That's kind of what it is, and that's what I'm picking up from this. So this is interesting. So people can go to you can create a profile, and my guess is this is actually only a phone app. I don't think it's actually a desktop app, but it's a phone app. And you can create a profile on here, put your bio in there, and then actually put all your links to your different stores, if you like, or to your different social media platforms that you've got your products on. So that's really cool. I actually quite like that, and I will actually do that much better. I'm going to spend more time on this. But you may want to, do that yourself and look into maybe creating all these. If you don't have TikTok, maybe create a TikTok account. I do suggest that you do, because you will get some traction there. YouTube as well, you need 1,000 people or 1,000 followers, but you can definitely do it on your Facebook, WhatsApp. Pretty much WhatsApp is linked up with your Facebook anyway, but I do actually have a business WhatsApp account, which I might also link this up to. And then we've also got my website, which they can go to as well. So if I clicked on that, let's just see what happens. So it goes to my website. So it goes to my store. So that's pretty cool. I like this. I think that's definitely something that everybody should be thinking about doing in conjunction with TeeSpring, is to actually create that Linktree account, and so that you can use it for your marketing, if you like, your marketing strategy. That's all I'm going to cover really this week, is really from that part down, and we'll probably go over the rest next week. But just go ahead and just jump ahead of me. You can go and do all the stuff if you want to, and don't have to wait till next week. You can just go and do it now if you like. I do suggest maybe like I said, if you don't actually have a Groove Cart account, I want to make sure that I've still got everybody here. If you want to make, if you don't actually have a Groove Cart account, maybe this could be an option. Just create a simple Groove Pages page, homepage, whatever, based around your niche, and then just obviously create the store on TeeSpring, and then embed the code in here so that people can actually shop for your products. So it's kind of like a subtle way of selling stuff, right? People coming to your website because they're interested in say for instance the e-bike, and you might even have like a button that says want to know more information, or you want to check out our pricing. Click here, and then you can sell them like that if you like. But because it is a high ticket product, this one. So, but yeah. And all this is going to be is just accessories, if you like, that are related to mountain biking or fitness or anything to do with e-bikes. So that's what I kind of suggest if you're going to go down that track with TeeSpring, and you're not still quite that versed in Groove Cart. This could be an easier way to do it. In Linktree, you put anything to send to people to. In Linktree, you put anything to send people to. Yes. So from what I can gather in the Linktree, basically, it's exactly what it says it is. It's actually like a link. It's like the link between your TeeSpring store and social media. That's pretty much what it is. And so you put all your different links in here. Obviously you got to have the accounts for those before you can put them in there. You add them in there, and it's all going to show up on here. And basically, this is actually just a display, if you like. It's kind of like a profile of your I guess your product or your business, whatever it is. And that's why kind of design is actually probably a good thing to look at before you actually choose. When you're doing this. And as you can see here, like I think it's got a video. I'm not sure what that's. Oh yeah, so that goes to. So this goes to my YouTube account. So yeah, but obviously I need 1,000 followers on that, and I don't actually have 1,000 followers on that, so I can't benefit from that. But I can benefit from all these other things, right? And that's what I want to try and do. Now you can add. So let's have a look here. Add header. Okay, so you can add a header to that. All right, so you can add your header title. All right, so just go through this and try it out for yourself. Now I can change the appearance of what it looks like on the mobile, I guess, by just simply going in here. I think I can actually maybe upload my own, but here you go. There's some here. All right, you get to upgrade for these other looks, but if I chose this one here, Billie Eilish, oh, it's not bad, but you have to upgrade. And I think from memory, what I said, it was $4 per month. That's annual. $5 if you want to pay monthly, and you'll get all these other options. Here's some more options here as well. So you could dress it up um, the way you want it. And Dr. Lisa, there's a butterfly one here. Cool. All right. That's it for this week on the TeeSpring part 1, and then we'll go into the other stuff like Discord, Twitch, TikTok, and we'll have a look at beacons and OnlyFans in the next session. But yeah, if you haven't got a Discord account, then look at getting one. I'm not really on Twitch, so I probably not going to really cover that, but I am on TikTok, and I do want to have a look at what beacons and OnlyFans is all about as well. So if you want to join me and find out as well, and we can find out together, then tune in next week. All right, guys. So that's it for the TeeSpring, and I just want to quickly go through what's going on this week. If you go to grooveasia.cm/resource, you'll come to our Groove Asia calendar. So it's not resources, it's resource. So groove.cm/resources goes to the, that link. But for Groove Asia, it's grooveasia.cm/resource. Come to our calendar here. And so there's a few things going on here in today. So office hours, I believe you probably need to office hours. That's with Nick Lacani, and that's a bit later on, 8 p.m. GMT +8. Obviously, there would probably be some of you that have joined Nick as well for his 5-day challenge earlier on. And what else we got? We've got the Mastermind Retreat preview. Now, this is not a live session. It is a webinar and a replay, and you can hop along to that by simply clicking on the link, and you can sort of join us for the next webinar. There will be people in moderating, so that part of it is there will be people that would be there, sort of moderating, but the whole replay is obviously recorded. All right, so the next one is in 10 hours. And if you're not familiar with the Mastermind Retreat, and I'm sure all of you are in here, but if you're watching this as the replay later on, then the Mastermind Retreat is our iSummit Mastermind Retreat is going to be over in Japan. It is an opportunity to meet some of us from the Groove Asia community, myself, and some of the other leaders as well, and also Ching Yu and Simon and John Chong, as well as JJ, and also some of the speakers, the top-notch speakers that we're going to be having there as well. So, it is something that if you are in business and maybe you're looking into getting into doing speaking as some type of, career, if you like. You may be a coach, an online coach, or you could be someone who's a professional in your expert in your own profession, and you want to reach a wider audience, so you want to sort of take advantage of some of the some of the things that you can actually sort of gain from our leaders in the Groove Asia community. Simon Leong, who's been doing like international speaking for some time now, for quite a few years. As you know, he's our Google Insider. And then you've got Ching Yu, who's also an international speaker, JJ as well, international speaker. So we've got some really, a lot of experts in this field, and they all have their own different way of presenting and speaking and engaging with public, but they certainly know what they're talking about. And, if you want to come along and be part of that, maybe looking more into what this is all about, go to the Mastermind Retreat preview, to the next one, and, get more information, be better informed. I won't go into next week, but this week we do actually have the 5-day challenge on again tomorrow at 12 a.m. GMT +8. and that is so that the 5-day challenge is basically the blogs. It's actually based on blogs, or blog, I should say, the Groove blog. And I think they're changing the names now, so it's not going to be called Groove blog anymore. Everything that used to have Groove in front of it's going to be called just simply blog pages. What's the other one? Sell, all those sort of things. So they're not going to really have the Groove added on. So it's all just been simplified. So that's why it's just got blog there. But Nick Lacani will be going through that, and I believe Michael, who is one of our proteges in the Groove Asia community, he will also be there assisting, as well as Jeevan Jot, who's also one of our proteges in our Groove Asia community as well. And then, of course, we've got the Antiras here. We've got let me just have a look at this. All right, so Nancy, 14 hours trip, only half of a day. Yes, only half of a day. It's not that long at all. I think it's 15 for me, and that's with one stopover. But 15 hours flight. It's quicker coming back because of the headwind, apparently. But yeah, and she's talking about, so what Nancy is talking about is that the mastermind retreat is going to be in Japan. So yeah, that's how long the flight's going to take from where she is. Okay, and so of course, getting back to what I was saying before, we have the Groove Asia Power Hour Plus. It's been changed, yeah, it's got plus in the end, which is cool. And that is head by Tyra Hoyt and Karen Allen, and they do a fantastic job. I'm there not Wednesdays, but pretty much every Friday. So, if you want to take the opportunity to go through a few things that you may be working on, like any projects in that, then you can catch me there, and we can go away into breakout room and just discuss some of the things that you're trying to achieve with anything to do with Groove, actually, with the platform, whether it's pages, whether it's blogs, whether it's Groove Card. We can go through it and see how best I can help you. All right, that's me for this week, guys. Hopefully you got something from today's session. I'm pretty excited about the TeeSpring, or Spring, I should say, platform. I'm going to start doing more on that because I can see the opportunities there, and also the ability to link it into a website, which is really cool. Thanks for joining me once again, and we'll see you next week. Bye for now.
You gotta get into the groove.